Well, after 2 weeks of school, that's a wrap for this year.
At least we can still broadcast KYOT.
Wake up, Monarch! I'm Lincoln Roach.
And I'm Sophia Miranda.
And it's time
for KYOT. Nothing can stop skaters.
Except pebbles.
Well, I don't think actually anything can stop this trio.
Let's go to Macy with the story.
The rush of flying through the air is the connection that bonds Zuru Shong, Dominic Spicone, and Adrian Johnson.
It's so fun. It's so fun, and it really connects you with people.
Because it's like what I love, and it's the only thing that I stuck to, really.
The three boys have been friends since elementary school.
We were in the same 5th grade class.
They some day ones, that's for sure. I've known them for a while.
They were already friends, but skating has brought them closer together.
I think around like 7th, maybe going into 8th, we skated all the time. It was like super fun, so that built our relationship a lot.
Skating, since that was something that we did like every day or every other day, that's just, we were always around each other and able to like connect on everything basically. When you're doing something that's like cool to you and someone else is doing it, it's just like, it's a vibe.
The skating community in Louisville is what keeps the boys committed to the sport.
I enjoy the people who do it, and I enjoy doing it with people that I enjoy.
It's like you can feel super comfortable and you can be yourself with like all the people in the community.
I don't know, once you join it, it's like a really big community, so it's like a place that you feel welcome in once you like start skating and stuff.
Failing has always been a predominant part of skateboarding.
Taking a good slam, those hurt.
I always fall, I always mess up, like even the smallest things really make you mad.
It's very hard to learn new tricks, it gets very accurate.
But the feeling of getting a new trick is what entices them.
It's just like the best feeling. You feel so accomplished and happy.
It feels great. I don't even know, it's just like something crazy.
Bonded through the art of skateboarding, Zuru, Dominic, and Adrian have become lifelong friends. For KYOT, I'm Macy Austin.
Wow, those were some cool tricks.
What about the football players? What have they been up to?
Let's go get some highlights of their last home game. Here's Sean.
In the game between the Monarch Coyotes and the Greeley Central Wildcats, Mohawk blew out the Wildcats 51 points in a devastating fashion, and in a great rebounding win from losing the previous 2 weeks. Here are some of the highlights from the Coyotes' crushing win. Mohawk comes out very explosive with Kyle Gordon leading the charge. Starts off the game with a 30-yard game, making it look easy against the Greeley Central Wildcats. Kyle Gordon doing it both ways, throwing a touchdown to big man number 88, breaking tackles to get inside the end zone. Mohawk doing it on both sides of the field, getting the turnover the very next possession. Number 9, Kieran Singh, coming back for his first game of the season, bulldozing his way through the end zone. Mohawk knocking on the end zone's door again. Number 12, Jackson Petit gets the ball and runs it in for another score. Kyle Gordon and Jackson Petit connecting for a huge play down the field, 51 yards. Jackson Petit fighting through pass interference and still getting the touchdown. Number 4, Griffin Weber coming out explosive from Mohawk, sealing the deal to end the game with a 45-yard gain. Mohawk wins the game 51-13 for the first win of the season. This is Sportsball. I'm Sean Galoo.
Monarch's last home game was going to be played tonight.
It has been postponed to next Friday, November 20th.
Kartoffel.
Huh?
Kartoffel means potato in German.
Maybe we should leave German to the German speakers.
Schlingel.
What is that supposed to mean?
Little rascal.
As most students with the language class know, things can get pretty dull. But Frau Stanley, a German language teacher here at Monarch, has been shaking things up in her class.
So I've been trying every chapter to bring in a legit German, but I just thought, we're online. We might as well take advantage of technology and bring in native speakers just so my students can hear, someone else besides me speaking German. And also they just bring such a personal touch to the topics we're learning. Like it makes it more real for my students, I think.
Frau Stanley first started this tradition with a German-speaking friend of hers, and has since then scored her bilingual guests from separate sources.
So the next person I worked with was it's a program called Meet a German, and it's run by it's a Fulbright program. And I basically filled out an application and said, I'm looking for a German to come and meet with my students.
From these interviews, she hopes she provides her students with a perspective different from her American one.
When they go out into the world and they meet Germans, they're not all going to sound like me, so they need to be comfortable with that. And I also think it just makes Germany feels a lot closer.
For KYOT, I'm Julian Ebert.
We've got a challenge for you, Monarch.
If you can be the first student to DM Mohai Mix and get the correct location of where we filmed today,
We'll mention your name in the next KYOT broadcast.
for now, bleib positiv.
What does that mean?
That means stay positive in German.
Oh. And test negative.